Hey, how you doing, man? Welcome, welcome, welcome. What up, what up, what up? Man, listen. All right, oh, look, it's been a while. All right, it's been a while. But I'll be honest with you. You know what I mean? Like a man said to me, when I go, I'm going all in. Like, it is what it is, all right? Because I'll be real. Sometimes you need to punch a nigga in the mouth. Now, look, I don't want to hear no bullshit about defending Andrew VLAD or any of this garbage, right? You know what I mean? Like, but I'll be real. Some motherfuckers is just dying to be made an example of. Let's keep it all the way 100, all right? This dude is dying to be made an example of. Yo, anybody who legitimately covers up they fucking third chin like that with that amount of neck beard in a tank top, pasty fucking white in the middle of summer is begging for a motherfucker to make an example out of them, right? I'm be real. You know what I mean? Like, yo, this motherfucker's talking about Andrew VLAD. Andrew VLAD made a video about him. I feel like I can do better. I feel like I can do better. Like, real shit. This guy looks like the picture of the 1980s. He looked like the world's worst militia member. Yo, he looked like the beard of knowledge at like motherfucking 22. Yo, man, listen. Yo, we're gonna get this in. We're gonna handle this business today because, like, let me keep this all the way 100. All right. The things that some motherfuckers do out here to troll people, I find hilarious. But I'm a proper troll. All right. I'm the dude, you know what I'm saying, who, like, you know, when this coronavirus started, I told him we should be handing out corona blankets and pillows to nursing homes to be saving us some money on Social Security. And I may have, like, caused some problems. It started a meme. I may have started a meme that, you know, CNN eventually reported on into the Young Turks. They're weaponizing it. Yo, I'm Tom Pease. I break the internet sometimes. Let's get to it.
Even with everything wide open. I got my window open. I got sunlight coming in, the whole 9 yards. Now, I know you guys can see it up top of the chat. There is a question, and it does have to do with some things today, and that is a really simple question. I'm trying out this poll thing. I'm going to let it...
Yo, look, all right, this picture, all right, legitimately, I'm just using the picture because, like, I don't want to use his whole fucking screen, you know what I mean? Like, yo, he has, like, a whole bunch of shit on here, and I'll be real, I don't care about a whole bunch of shit. We just want to make fun of him, right, in the end of the day. It's kind of where it's at. But this video quality, the reason why it looks like shit is because his camera is a piece of shit. Like, real talk. Like, I'm going to keep this all the way 100. There's a reason why, like, I don't use my laptop camera. I mean, like, it's better than this. It's 150% better than this. Like, I'm going to put that out there right now. But the reason why I don't use it is because I don't fucking have to. You know what I mean? And I don't want to end up looking like, you know what I mean, like you're the dude from that fucking movie and shit. Like, what was that Joan called, man? Man, listen, with the superheroes that was all dark or whatever, man. The dude with the Rorschach. I don't want to end up looking like Rorschach and shit. Like, at the end of the day, you know what I mean? It's unnecessary. Like, legitimately, you know, like, let's keep rocking though.
Go for a little bit longer, and then we'll get the results, and that is controlling go too far. Now, I can already see that 62% of you have said yes, it can, and 38% of you say no, it can't. Well,
is it just me or does this nigga not have an upper lip? Yo, did he eat his upper lip? Like, yo, it looked like it done disappeared. Yo, why does my man look like a Muppet? Yo, I just want to, yo, why is he not having upper lip? Where'd your upper lip go, dude? Like, yo, he's supposed to have two lips, like one on the top, one on the bottom. Like, you're like a ventriloquist dummy that somebody forgot to paint the top part. Like, yo.
I'm going to give you an example or two today that you're gonna say trolling went a little too far. So, just hold on to your horses.
Yo, why the hell is it that you only got half of an eyebrow on each side? Like, like your eyebrows quit. It was like, yo, we give up, nigga. Like, yo, your face got too fat, and your eyebrows just like, yo, we're not doing it. Nah, home, we're not growing hair there. It's not supposed to be there. Like, yo, shrink your face.
Now, you guys know, I am not a drama channel. I do horror narrations. I do.
Yo, did you stand here and grow that beard in on purpose like that? Do you shave like the sides of the mustaches and grow in all white trash like that on its own? Like, yo, and nigga, don't be calling yourself Matt. We all know your name is motherfucking Antoine, nigga. Like, don't try to church it up.
Funny news. I talk about weird articles, and I bring you the entitlement of Twitter, which I have a few for us to watch today.
I'm not a drama channel, but I'll be real with you. I've attacked Trippy Poop, Tom Pease, Anu Vlad, fucking Zell. Like, yo, I've gone on other shows and tried to attack niggas, but I'm not a drama channel, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel you. Like, I say the same shit. Like, I'm not a drama channel, but I'll be real. You know me, nigga. Like, yo, in the Kumite, nigga is 23-3. You know, it is what it is. And them 3 losses is the Tonka. Some motherfuckers is our kryptonite. Just how shit works. You know what I mean? There's some dudes that like, yo, you can't beat. You know what I mean? Trippy Poop handed that motherfucker a loss. Tom P's got his fucking ass whooped. It's just how the hell did I don't know why it operates that way. You know what I mean? Like, I'm 95% sure I can hop in the ring with fucking AP and box it out and come out on top. I'm 99% sure of that, right? But Tonka just give me the fucking business. I don't know why. Like, yo, I keep get handed losses by that motherfucker. But like, yo, nigga, you are too a drama channel. You one of them piece of shit ass motherfucking skeptic dudes. Like, yo, and by the way, I gotta tell y'all what happened with Tom Pease and the skeptic community, right? So I went ham trolling the skeptic community, right? To the point where on Twitter, like, you know what I'm saying, yo, I damn near, my name was trending at one point, right? From so many motherfuckers trying to brigade me as I was running back to Discord bragging about what I had done, right? And like, yo, I went after Sofane at one time, and like, yo, I went up Sofane, Undoomed, and motherfucking who's that cocksucking piece of shit? Oh well, fucking shit. What the hell's that dude's name? The guy Suit Yourself, right? I went at all 3 of these motherfuckers. Like, fuck y'all, right? Like, yo, and Sofane, I caught these motherfuckers in a conversation on some motherfucking John. It was like, I thought we all had a conversation about this Pnoid dude and we all were gonna fucking block him. I'm like, yo, they having meetings about me, nigga. Like, yo, fuck y'all skeptic ass cornball niggas. You ain't built like that. Fuck you.
Day. But I'm talking about what I'm going to be talking about now because I'm tangentially a part of it. Now, before I say anything,
you're not tangentially part of shit. All right, you got trolled on Twitter. Now you want to have something to talk about. Fucking like, yo, and by the way, you need to fix your fucking lips. Go talk to a doctor or something, bro. You're saving up for a wedding. Save up to get your fucking face fixed.
Anything else? I'm going to say that this is all because of me saying something nice to somebody. That's how I got brought in. Now, I'm not going to go through the entire history, but someone who I was not on good terms with a while ago ended up in the hospital. Like, had a seizure, ended up unresponsive. I don't know if you guys know who he is. His name is Trippy Poop.
Yeah, the dude who I came in and went ham for after you went after him and shit. You know, yeah, I know exactly who you're talking about. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, the dude whose channel I've been promoting forever, who's linked to my channel, you know what I'm saying? The guy who, like, you know, I've been promoting since, you know what I'm saying, he was, you know what I mean, like, me and him both had, like, you know, 70 subs and shit. Talking about my mans and them, like, yo, and you're going to sit here and bullshit about this because you don't know what the fuck is going on in any way, shape, or form. And you did this stream, you know what I'm saying, during my stream and pretended like we were all fucking watching you. Nah, I ain't even fucking see your video till this morning, and I only watched like 20 minutes of it because it was the 20 minutes that had to pertain to the fucking thing that I just got done fucking dealing with. Let's keep rocking though, you fucking fat fuck.
And one of his friends basically started a GoFundMe, and a bunch of Trippy's friends. Now, the GoFundMe was for Trippy Poop's medical bills.
No, it wasn't. It was not for Trippy's medical bills. Like, that's not the fucking deal at all. Like, yo, the GoFundMe legitimately was, you know what I'm saying, supposed to be for his mom to be able to get shit for, like, paying rent, food, things of this nature while she missed work being in the hospital with Trippy. That's what it was for. Legitimately, right? That's what the whole purpose of this was for, to cover the bills that resulted from, you know what I'm saying, his mom missing work from being in the hospital with him. By the way, we love his mom. His mom is awesome. Hi. You know what I'm saying? If you know what I mean? Like, yo, if anybody watches Trippy, tell your mom I said hi. You know what I mean? And we love her. You know what I mean? I hope you all right, my nigga. You know what I mean? Let's keep it rocking, though.
So I want you to keep that in mind. These medical bills can get very, very high, especially if you don't have insurance. How's it going, Nathan? It says, whomst the fuck let Nathan in? I always let you in, Nathan. You know that. So, with that being established, a bunch of Trippy's so-called friends started to...
So-called friends? Like, yo, man, listen. Like, yo, these is not friends and shit. Like, man, listen, all right? These are... we're talking about motherfucking 3/4 VLAD, Harlequin's Happy Hour, right? And maybe a little bit of Addy, but I'll be honest with you, like, Vlad and Addy really, you know what I'm saying, didn't have a whole lot to do with either one of these things. You know what I mean? It was more 3/4 and Harlequin's Happy Hour. That was the problem as far as the GoFundMe was concerned. You know what I mean? It was some whole other bullshit, but let's not inject that fucking nonsense. We just got done dealing with that on fucking Sunday and shit, right?
To go in on the girl who decided to start this GoFundMe. And I saw what was happening, and I didn't tag any of them. I didn't say anything to any of them. I just said to her, you're doing something good for your friend. Ignore the people who are hating on you. They'll go away.
So you simped out? You know what I mean? That's what you did. You simped the fuck out. We understand. You know what I mean? Like, yo, because that's what you do is you simp out to your bitches and shit. We got you. We know how the hell shit works, right? Because you're a fucking simp. At the end of the day, I imagine, like, that's your only mating pattern that you have the availability to fucking do. You know what I'm saying? It's a simp out because you got no looks. You know what I mean? You probably weigh like 300 pounds and you're the most pastiest looking motherfucker on the planet. Nigga, you look like a giant ball of pizza dough in a muscle shirt and shit. Like, yo, bro, like, yo, if you legitimately, like, fucking, like, yo, you took your shirt off and shit and somebody smacked you, yo, it would look like a fucking pizza dough ball, just pizza dough ball, just bouncing all around. You fat fuck. Like, yo.
And apparently, that was me choosing sides and simping and defending her and things like that. That's a...
Not you just simping, you know what I'm saying? Because you're a fucking simp. Like, we're going to keep it 100 with you. You're a simp-ass motherfucker. Like, legitimately. Right? Like, yo, I'll be real. On his motherfucking joint, right? Hang on, let me see if I can grab this motherfucker. Look at this. Wedding fund, right? That's what that says right there. It says wedding fund. 100%, right? Like, yo, because, like, yo, a simp-ass nigga. Let's keep it all the way 100. The motherfucker's out here begging to get married. Like, yo, he's like, yo, I'm begging for you to fucking set me in a position where I can lose half my shit that I don't have already because I'm living in my bitch's house.
That's all I said. I said you were doing something good. Well, a blast from the past has decided he's going to grace my Twitter timeline, and I've decided to mute him, and I don't care if anybody calls that a bitch move. They can scream into the ether. I've decided to mute him instead of block him, because basically I don't need to deal with his bullshit. Now, he used to be called...
I don't need to deal with his bullshit. You know, let me keep it a buck, dude. The truth of the matter is that, like, yo, you's a bitch. Okay, and you got sensibilities of a bitch, right? You know what I mean? Like, right now, you know what I'm saying? Like, your titties is melting onto your motherfucking stomach at the moment. Okay, I understand, right? You lactating, you know what I'm saying? Your vagina hurts, you know what I mean? You're getting fucking period cramps, you're getting all menstruating and shit right now. I feel where you are, right? I understand, you know what I mean? Because you're a bitch. Take a couple of Midol, you know what I'm saying? Tough it out. This is the internet, all right? Yo, you've been around a while. I'm pretty sure you can handle, you know what I'm saying, being, maybe that's the reason why, like, nobody watches your fucking shit, right? Maybe that's the reason why you don't grow, is because, like, you know, you's a simp ass motherfucker who ain't got no heart for this. It just is what it is.
Called Anu Vlad. But that got made fun of so much that he changed his name. And you can go ahead and decide what names ANU Vlad got turned into. Now, he picked an even better name. One that fits his personality better than I think anybody else could even come up with. His name is Gilded Poo. Now, and that is on Twitter as well. So basically, he's calling himself a golden shit. You can polish a turd as much as you want, Vlad. You're still a fucking turd. So, yes, this is...
As I told you, I ain't here to stand up for Vlad. I'm just here to make fun of this fucking, you know what I mean, this albino Donkey Kong looking nigga.
This is the part where you're grateful you don't use Twitter. Dealing with these idiots have reminded me why I'm happy that I decided to go away from that part of the YouTube community. And basically, Vlad decided he was going to jump in.
Now, I'm going to remind you why it is that you left this part of fucking YouTube. It's because, you know what I mean, the moment you try to talk shit about a motherfucker like me, I fed you cat shit. Yo, and sat there and motherfucker took you on 2 streams and dominated you like the fucking bitch you are, made you show your belly to the whole world. Like, yo, and then the moment you stood here, and then hold on. You did a whole stream about me. Right? Legit. Did a whole stream about me. Standing here saying that I was going to chain bitches to radiators on Twitter and shit, right? Which was complete and utter bullshit just to start with. But then I go, why don't you let me on stream to defend myself? And I'm in the chat begging you for a link, a way to get in, something. And you go, no, my female co-host don't feel safe. Bitch nigga. Bitch nigga. Do you understand me? Cornball bullshit. Yo.
And help 3-Force Yoda go after the person who set up Trippy's GoFundMe. All of this has kind of come up. There's a whole sect that I didn't know that because I've been so far apart from this, that they have factions. Like, there are names that were coming up that I haven't talked about in years. And when I say years, I mean I was being accused of things that happened 2 years ago and even 3 years ago, that people have no idea what the fuck they're talking about. And they hate that. They hate getting that pointed out to them. That they really have no fucking clue what happened. And that they can think whatever the fuck they want, but it's not true. They hate that. Why? Because, well, it means that they're not on their high horse anymore, and they can't back everything up with their claims, because that's all they have. And that's...
I just want to say, like, yo, your upper lip is still missing. I've been waiting for it to appear, and it has yet to appear. You still have no upper lip, motherfucker.
That's all they ever have. They have accusations. Nathan says, gilded or gelded? Well, knowing how ineffective poo is, it's definitely gelded. Now, I can guarantee you that they're watching. Why? Because they know that I'm going to say something about this. And it's the only attention that they really get.
I'll be real. I was waiting for you to mention my name. I'm going to keep it 100. You did, right, in passing, because you know better than to mention me by name. Yo, but I'm still going to give it to you anyway, because you're begging to be made an example out of. Right? I'm waiting. You know what I'm saying? I'm waiting. Because, like, yo, I can't fucking wait. I can't wait. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, legit, say my name. Say my name like motherfucking Candyman, nigga, and I'm a motherfucking appear. You got me?
And this is all I'm going to say on it. And this is why I asked this question. So I gave you all of that context, right? So, can trolling go too far? I want you guys to really think about that. Now, you can say, no, trolling can't go too far. All it is trying to piss people off and get under their skin. I'm here to...
I'll be honest with you, right? There was an account that was on Twitter, and it was like a 14, 15-year-old kid, right? And 14, 15-year-old kid was pretending that he was getting like fucking snatched constantly, right? Like, yo, and like all these motherfuckers jumped shit on this fucking Twitter. Like they were losing their fucking minds, right? And like I like the ringleader, I think was Leaf, was Canadian Leaf. Right, fucking AP's girl, right, who was going after this shit. And like nobody took a time to sit there and like actually go back to the Twitter feed and see if this was actually like a kid, right? And it turned out it was a kid, you know what I'm saying, like fucking around doing ridiculous shit. And they were out here like screaming, look at the pedo, look at the pedo, look at the pedo, all this crazy nonsense, right? But legitimately, it was a kid trolling everybody with some pedo type of shit. And it was the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life. Now, I usually say the rules for trolling is no pedos, no doxing. But that was an exception because it was the funniest fucking troll I've seen in a long goddamn time. Other than that, though, it's all hands on deck when it comes to trolling. Like, yo, whatever the fuck you got, you bring to the table. I have trolled motherfuckers with cooked cats, right? That caused some emails, right? I trolled motherfuckers with the coronavirus shit. That caused some emails. I trolled motherfuckers like, yo, where I was like, I told some female that I told the single mom she should have closed the legs. She wouldn't be a single mom. That caused me to get brigaded and break Twitter, right? I trolled Sparky's Tech Corner, right, with his own nonsense. Like, yo, and that caused like a wave of mass bannings on Twitter. Burned like 4 accounts, right? Not mine, but like like 4 other people banned themselves, like, saying dumb shit. Like, yo, there's all hands on deck when it comes to trolling, son. Like, legitimately, you know what I mean? Because sometimes you have to go hard in the paint, right, just to entertain yourselves and those around you, right? Because, like, how do you put this? It's fucking amazing. Your power of trolling is amazing. And like, it'll change people's fucking lives in the end of the day. Right. And this dude's going to clutch his pearls. He's literally, he's clutching them right now. He's clutching those pearls. Right. Because like, you know, this is what these garbage ass fucking skeptic people do. And I'll be real. I don't like it when ROTC does this. I don't like it, you know what I'm saying, when normal people do it. And I don't like to do it myself. Clutching pearls is terrible. It's a horrible fucking thing to do, right? The only time you should really be upset is when some shit's actually like going to affect what's going on. And I understand having morals and values. Like me and Vlad had a conversation about this last night, right? Where like, you know, and no, again, I'm not defending Vlad, right? And it's not my best friend, but we did have a conversation about this last night about like the doxing thing. The problem with the doxing is, and the reason why I said like, yo, the values thing is because having the values of saying no doxing in our area, because it's good for all of us as a whole to maintain that type of composure, because it's good for business and it's good for the community to like, you know, have that rule. It's a good value to have, right? So like it makes sense and it's measurable, you know what I mean? But pearl clutching over stupid shit, it's fucking retarded. Like when it comes down to it.
To make normies rage. Sorry, I know you called me a normie. I'm anything but.
Oh, you're most definitely a normie. Like, you are most definitely a fucking normie. And I'm not joking with you. The picture is this bad. Like, yo, look at a fucking Pablo Picasso painting. The nigga look like Fraggle Rock and shit back in the day.
It's fine. You can go ahead and redefine the words as much as you want. I'm not a normie.
You are a normie. You're e-begging to get married. You're a fucking normie. Okay, like, yo, there's not a normie. There's not an internet person, right, on the planet who would be so unself-aware about what the fuck it is they're saying and doing right now. Like, legitimately, you're a fucking normie.
So, can trolling go too far? Well, I'm going to ask you guys again. If you have been paying attention to my Twitter, which you don't have to. Nathan doesn't have Twitter. That's fine. if you have paid attention to my Twitter, I've made some posts about certain things that have come out. And one of those is trolling someone with bestiality porn. Now, I'm not talking about your run-of-the-mill anime porn. I'm not talking about hentai. I'm not talking about pictures. I'm not talking about rotoscoped images. I'm talking about a legit... And I can't show you, because I would. You can go to Gilded Pooh's Twitter and find it, if you want. Or you can DM me on Twitter or on Discord, and I can show you the proof. I'm not going to show you on stream. Because it's not just some dude being photoshopped in. This was a video that Pooh has on his computer to share readily with people, and it's a guy fucking a Siberian Husky.
Now, was it a Siberian Husky or was it a Malamute, right? Because, like, motherfuckers be getting those confused. Either way, I don't fucking care. Animals are property anyway in the end of the day. So what you do with your property is your fucking business. To me, it's no different than you jerking off in your car. I don't fucking care. Fuck your tailpipe. I don't give a shit. Like, I can't bring myself to fucking care. Like, I can't. You know what I mean? Because, like, you know, it upsets you so much that you spent 20 minutes now fucking talking about this nigga, right? And that's the part of trolling that is amazing, right? And it's going to get me to make a fucking, like, a 35-minute video about your fat ass. Like, that's how good that fucking troll is.
So, I'm going to ask you again. Can trolling go too far? Because according to me and my morals and my principles,
my morals and my principles. Shut the fuck up. Nobody cares.
I know my, I guess you'd call them haters. I haven't thought about them in years. What they don't understand is I actually have principles. They don't. And I have, oh, believe me, Vlad, I have receipts. So,
I have receipts. I don't fucking care. Like, I don't fucking care what the fuck you have, bro. Like, what I'm saying is that, like, I just don't give a fuck. This troll was so good, it got you to do a fucking, you know what I mean, got you to do 25 minutes in your opening segment on your fucking show that you're basically doing for your wife and 4 of her friends. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, wait, your fiance and 4 of her friends. Because it's like, nigga, he ain't got enough money to go to the fucking courthouse. Nigga, don't worry, man. Like, yo, you're going to have enough money for gas and that motherfucking, that blood test here soon. Though I'll be honest with you, I feel like they're going to turn you down once they see the butter content in that bitch.
Zio Gold says, please don't. That's just one example from Pooh. I don't understand how you could just
I can tell by your upper lip that your fucking front teeth is dead.
Respond to somebody with animal porn you readily have on your computer and think that's a win. I don't think you can admit to being part of quote-unquote gay ops when you are still friends with someone who has made it his life goal on the internet, well, while he was on it, before he yeeted himself off because he basically backstabbed every fucking friend he ever had.
He's talking about Zell, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'll be real with you. I'm just keep it 100. And I mean, y'all people who watch my channel now, y'all probably don't remember any of this shit. This is old cunt stream nonsense from like 3 or 4 years ago that, I'll be real, you know what I mean? Like, nobody really remembers anymore. But, you know, he's talking about Zell, who was his best friend, right? Them two went, oh man, they were like peas and carrots, nigga, I'm telling you.
Who went after people with gay ops. You admitted to the fact that you were part of that because it was his idea. That's not a defense against...
Shut up, fat one.
anything that you think it is. Now, okay, so that's 2 things. Trolling that can possibly go too far. Hello, Trisha. I haven't seen you here before, but I follow Trisha on Twitter. She's a wonderful...
And by the way, he hit me up. Fat Twan here hit me up the other day. He said, I didn't start doing like video blogs until after, you know what I'm saying, Addy doxed me. Now, I'm going to be real with you, right? What Addy did was he just put a picture up and put nothing, right? And then Antoine lost his fucking shit and went, oh my God, why would you put up my picture? And I'm like, dummy. Like, this is what I'm saying. He's not good on the internet. Like, he is fucking really bad, right? He literally doxed his fucking self. Like, yo, somebody could put your picture up tomorrow as long as you don't say a fucking word. Like, yo, it's like a game of chicken. The first motherfucker to turn loses. You just fucking stay straight and be cool, and everybody will shut the fuck up. You know what I mean?
Young woman, you can follow her on Twitter as well. Trisha, we are talking about if trolling can go too far. Now, you came in at probably the worst time because I'm giving my third example of how the people who have said no, trolling can't go too far, how, by my own principles, I think it can. So, if you have a point that you are responding to somebody, and you make a paragraph of this point, and then you put a GIF underneath it, you can have the GIF say anything you want. I've done it before on Twitter. You say, that's absolutely, and then you put a colon, and then you have Trump saying wrong. That works. You can have, an entire paragraph, and then
I get it. You know what I'm saying? You're edgy for Facebook. You're so edgy for single moms on Facebook. Believe me, you're not internet people, okay? If you still have a Facebook account, you are not internet people. Because, internet people cannot handle being around Facebook motherfuckers. It's a different level. Legitimately. I was on Facebook for all of 20 minutes and then I got yeeted, right? For calling somebody a mongoloid, right? Real shit. You are not internet people, Antoine. Stop it right now.
Then you can have, from Phoenix Wright, his opponent from the very first game, say, you're not the clown, you're the whole fucking circus. And have that as a statement at the end of your point. Those gifts are fine. But if you're making a point and the gif you choose is hardcore scat porn? Well,
Is it just me, or does he look like a bearded lady? I just caught a glimpse of that after it went all Pablo Picasso again because his fucking camera is garbage, right? Is it just me, or does this motherfucker look like a bearded lady? He has some seriously feminine motherfucking goddamn facial features.
I have a line for...
Did you see the hands folded? I have a line. Pray for the children. Shut the fuck up.
For morality and principles that you just don't cross, because that's not what you're doing. Then is you're making sure the person doesn't read your point.
Okay, they read my point at that point. Obviously, what I want them to do is lose their shit over the fucking, over the scat porn. That is the goddamn point. Is I want them, oh my God, right now. I no longer got to argue with them because now they obviously are retarded. You know what I'm saying? Because see, what you have to understand is internet people signal to other internet people, right? And real internet people will just walk through that and go, well, okay, you know what I'm saying? Good gift. You know what I'm saying? Can I use that later? Secondly, here's the reason why you're wrong. And that's how you handle things on the internet. You man the fuck up and don't clutch your pearls like a bitch. All right? I'm not trying to communicate with females. I don't want to communicate with single moms. If a single mom is able to communicate with me, that's fine. But I don't want to go down to their level to have a conversation with them because I have an upper lip. All right?
Because they're just going to pass by. So I'm going to ask you guys again. Can you go too far with trolling? Now, I understand clapping back against someone. I understand making fun of someone. I understand continuing to respond to someone.
Shut up, fat one. Jesus fucking Christ. Are you going to clutch your pearls the entire time? Probably are. You probably are. You probably fucking are. I don't even know why I asked that question.
To try and get under their skin. But obligatory posts of hardcore scat porn and bestiality does not a troll make.
It kind of does, depending on how you use it. You know what I'm saying? If you use it properly, like he did to you, and now like you're doing a fucking stream about it, especially while we were streaming, because like, yo, you literally went live after I did and then put your link underneath of mine in my Discord. That was cute, by the way. I just want to put that in there. That was cute, motherfucker. I know they're watching right now. No, we're not, dummy. We're fucking busy handling our shit. I had 50 fucking people watching me. What do you have, like fucking 8? Nigga, 2 hours fucking long stream. You have 72 fucking views. Get the fuck out of here with your bullshit. And yeah, my stream is gone. It is gone. Right? Because you know, I made a deal to help my nigga out. You know what I'm saying? I said I would delete that motherfucking stream or whatever. And I'm a man of my word, and I did what I did because somebody helped a friend of mine out. You know what I mean? And, you know, for this hope and the sake and the peace and the unity of our community, I make sacrifices. You know what I mean? I don't mind doing that because, you know, I'm a stand-up type of guy. See, that's how you know what I'm saying, actually act virtuous, right? You don't sit here and clutch your fucking pearls and act like a female while, you know what I mean, you're thinking about that Big Mac you're going to have in about 3 seconds. I see you sitting there staring at your Big Mac, motherfucker. I see you. It's like, yo, I want that. I want that Big Mac. Like, really, I think what you're doing is you're looking at that scat porn right now and motherfucking thinking about how it is you're going to have your way, you know what I mean, and grill that motherfucking dog. I think that's what the fuck you're actually really doing.
And the fact that you have those things so readily on your computer, Vlad, makes me wonder a lot about you.
I'm halfway expecting this motherfucker to burp up like a whole turkey leg.
And how you treat your family, honestly. Now,
let me keep this all the way 100. All right. And I said this yesterday, right? And I think this is important that we all understand this. First off, nobody drags your fucking kids into things. I don't care. Reason why, and see, this is the problem. If you have your significant other on the internet with you, they're free game, okay? Like legit. You know, that your Ishtar bitch or whatever the fuck. I don't know who the fuck, whichever broad you with. I don't fucking know. Ren, Ishtar, I don't know who you're fucking. I'm not sure because I don't really pay attention to you. But I know that both of them was on the stream at some points, right? Like, yo, so we all know who these broads are. And, like, I've heard words that there's, like, naked pictures of them floating the fuck around. So they're free game. Vlad, on the other hand, has never had his family on stream. He has never purposely, you know what I mean, put his personal life out on the stream. I mean, he may have told like some personal anecdotes, as we all do from time to time, about our lives, our days, how things are going, this type of shit, you know. But he has never stood here and, you know what I mean, put his family on stream. So saying how he treats his family, well, I know he's a single father who takes care of his fucking kid by himself. So I feel as though you should shut the fuck up. You know what I mean? Because I'm like 90% sure, you know what I mean, that there's some things that I could say about you and your fucking children and the way you fucking treat them, you know what I mean, that you would not be thankful for in the end of the day. So how about, you know what I'm saying, like, yo, you don't take it to that fucking level because, like, legitimately, and this isn't me standing up for Vlad either. Like, yo, this is me standing up for dads as a whole. Like, yo, legitimately, my brother, you should probably keep your fucking mouth shut. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, if you fucking live in a fucking glass house, you know what I mean? When that nigga's house is really built of stone because he's out here grinding and has a career, unlike you who just recently got one. You know what I mean? And keep it a buck. You know, I don't really think that, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you doing what you supposed to do. Keep that all the way 100.
One thing that they like bringing up, because no one's saying anything against this except from the opposition. If you have a friend, say Nathan, you are on Twitter and you and I follow each other and we talk all the time. And you start doing that to someone. And because my principles, I don't call you out. I don't call you the piece of shit that you are. That reflects poorly on me.
Nah, shut the fuck up. Jesus fucking Christ. Shut the fuck up. God damn you pearl clutching motherfucker. It reflects poorly on me when you misbehave. No. Like, granted, you surround yourself with individuals who are like you, right? But if you want to stand here and pretend like that's something that is worth, you know what I mean, calling your fucking friends out about, I'll be real. Like, I think, you know what I'm saying, I'd get better friends.
Because you guys know my principles.
Yeah, basically, you know what I'm saying, simp out and make sure, you know what I'm saying, you have respect for the women's, you know what I mean, don't let nobody talk bad about Brie Larson. Fuck out to your principles. Oh yeah, fucking vote for Hillary, anti-Trump. I'm guessing, like you like Tampax over fucking, you know what I mean, Playtex, you know what I mean? Like
something like that I couldn't deal with, and we would be having a serious talk.
Shut the fuck up. God, you're fucking gay. Jesus fucking Christ. Yo, you are gayer than 8 guys blowing 9 guys. For fuck's sake.
Now, I know what they're going to say. Man, he is doing the guilt by association thing.
No, I'm saying you're fucking gay. Shut the fuck up. Jesus fucking Christ. I bet you're the type of motherfucker like, yo, I cut my grass. Why doesn't he cut his grass better? Shut the fuck up. Mind your fucking business.
Well, for your little butt buddy, Pooh, let me, when I want his opinion on something, I'll ask you for it, since he doesn't have a single thought of his own.
You're talking about Gallagher. I'm pretty sure you're talking about Gallagher there, since, it's, again, like such a bitch. You know what I mean? Like real shit, he will not name names.
That's not something that you can say is okay. Because you not saying anything about it means that you're okay with it, because it's a friend of yours. Oh, and for those of you who know Vlad and go, that's just Vlad. I mean, what do you expect? That's not the defense you think it is.
Yeah, it kind of is. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, I'll be honest with you. Like, yo, I am way, like, compared to you, right? Compared to you, you're basically a fucking Karen at this point. You know what I mean? Compared to you, he's 100% better. Let's keep this all the way funky. 100% better than you, right? Let's keep this all the way honest about things. All right, you are Boogie 2.0. 1.5, right? I'm not even going to get 1.2, right? Like you're Boogie, you know what I'm saying? Like you're a fucking Karen sitting here clutching your fucking pearls and shit. You and you corny ass motherfuckers and whatnot. Man, listen, like, yo. God, I hate you fucking people. Jesus fucking Christ. Always fucking putting your nose in other people's business, trying to restrict what a motherfucker can do all the goddamn. Shut the fuck up. Like, yo, Jesus fucking Christ, man up. God damn. Like, this is why the fuck, like, America's turned down and turned into a piece of shit. Because, like, motherfuckers like you can't tolerate nothing no more. It used to be motherfuckers would walk up on beds. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a bed, man. Draw him. And he'd be like 5 foot away and would draw the goddamn bear and shit. No fear. And, like, we turned into a bunch of bitches clutching our pearls. Like, what about the children's? Or fuck, whatever dumb bullshit you're going to fucking come up with. I see the fucking garbage ass look in your eyes. And nigga, growing up a lip.
That means you're excusing Vlad being a shitheel just because you don't want to deal with his shitheel behavior.
No, it's because I don't care about the shitheel behavior. Right? Legit. I find it to be better than fucking this nonsense. Right? Like, yo, this is how the world's going to turn out. Like, I'll hop back into fucking Manpower. You know what I'm saying? Howl out South Park and shit. Like, real talk. Like, I would much rather, like, hang out with motherfuckers who, you know what I mean, are willing to punch somebody in the fucking face sometimes and drink a fucking beer and enjoy themselves than have to fucking hear motherfuckers like you complain about us. Keep it all the way funky when it really comes down to it. I'd much rather hang out with junkies and heroin addicts than deal with upstanding motherfuckers like you. Being honest.
And I will say this to anybody who has a problem with me saying it. I'll say it to their face. I don't care who you are. If you do not call out this gross, disgusting behavior, you are complicit in it. Because as far as I knew from that part of the portion of the internet, when I was a part of it,
which you were never a part of, like, yo, you were part of the cunt stream, all right, in the end of the day. Okay, you were part of the cunt stream. And let's keep this all the way 100 as well, right? Like, yo, no one liked you there either. Like, yo, and Smeckle for $1, legitimately, like, yo, would have had a motherfucking dog getting fucked on his channel. Like, that's how Smeckle is. He never gave a fuck either. And neither did Brockus or anybody the fuck else on that channel. All right? Let's keep this all the way 100. No one cares. Stop clutching your pearls.
We didn't stand for stuff like that.
Stop saying this we shit, because I was around too, and no. We didn't give a fuck about the bullshit. We were looking to make a profit in the end of the day. We, right, we're looking to become YouTube famous. We did not care. We stood here and talked all types of shit about everybody for every fucking reason, because that was the motif at the moment. We were not part of you. You were not part of we. You, all right, were a garbage ass voice actor who nobody liked. Let's keep it 100 right now.
From the opposition. We didn't.
What opposition? What opposition are you talking about? There was no opposition, okay? It was everybody against everybody. It was a fucking Royal Rumble back in those days. I was there, dummy.
We didn't stand for cancel culture. We fought against it. We stand against.
That's the reason why nobody has heard word one from the skeptics in fucking years.
What? I hate this term SJWs because there's SJWs on both sides. We fought against that. We stood for it. We stood against it. We called out bad behavior, regardless of who it was. To the point that that's how Sparky and I became friends.
And Sparky's a gay little bitch, too. No one likes Sparky. All right? That fucking... that fucking inbred Oscar the Grouch looking motherfucker. No one likes him either.
Because I took that principle, Vlad, if you remember, and I called out your entire fucking group for doing something that was not only going to get you guys banned from YouTube, but was a bad idea because some big blue check mark decided to do it. And all of you wigged your fucking shit because someone like me called you out.
No. See, what you don't understand is our dicks get hard for YouTube beef. All right? Yo, we love YouTube beef. Like, the moment I hear the word YouTube beef, right, I go, ooh, right? I hear somebody in the distance remotely even mention my fucking name, right? Like, yo, it's time to go in. It's time to go ham. That's why motherfuckers are real careful about what the fuck they say about somebody like me, right? Because they know damn well I'll be the first one to come in with a left hook. It's how this operates.
I remember that. I also remember, Vlad, that I have a bunch of conversations of yours with me where you told me you couldn't hang around certain people because you were afraid of them. You were afraid of them. They had people, they had a whole crew of doxers, and you wanted nothing to do with them anymore. So, for those of you who know Vlad, yes, Zeo Gold, Vlad sided with the guy who called me a pedo.
Yeah, I didn't call you a pet. That was me. Right. I didn't call you a pedo though, right? Like, yo, Scooby, like, yo, I give credit where credit's due, right? Like, yo, Scooby said this nigga had a pedophile hoodie, right? Yo, and like, it really bothered him, so I kept using it, right? Yo, again, proper trolling, right? Proper fucking trolling.
Surprising, right? He has such a stand-up moral character.
Yo, Vlad fucking more than willing to tell anybody he doesn't have any morals. But, like, yo, whatever. I don't fucking care. Yo, look, this is getting really long. So, like, I'm going to cut this short. And you know the deal, man. Like, share, and subscribe. Make sure that notification bell's hit. Yo, YouTube beef, nigga. Peace.